Just because I'm in a sorority does not mean that I go out and party every night. In fact, I can count on one hand the number of times that I drank last semester. And I am not some spoiled little brat who just charges daddy's credit card. I am very thankful for the life that my parents have provided for me. I am proud and I feel empowered by my sisters, and I would never attach a price tag to them. I have no clue how to contour my face or fill in my eyebrows, but I can do your taxes for you. And I'm not here to just sleep around or get an MRS degree. I've actually been in a committed relationship for 5.5 years. You will not find me buying Patagonia or brooding about other girls, but where you can find me is my CrossFit gym squatting 250 pounds.
People say the only reason I joined a fraternity is to party, but it's not. My academics are my main focus, and the reason I was accepted into the #1 nursing school in the country. People say I'm racist, but that's a generalization based on how some fraternities have chosen to poorly represent themselves. I am not too frank to care, and my fraternity does not tolerate racism. People say I've never had to work a day in my life because my parents pay for everything, but I work 4 nights a week to pay for my own college education. People say I'm disrespectful to women and only interested in having sex, but I am a virgin, and some of my best friends are sorority and non-Greek women.
My thighs are touch and my clothes have not always been found in your everyday stores. I am not unhealthy, but I do love sweet tea brownies. I try to love my body with healthy food every day. I am not unintelligent, and I hope to use my love for words and film to create and to impact our world. Oh, you have a really pretty face, but what about the rest of me? I am not looking for someone else's love to justify my love for myself. I am learning to love and appreciate all the things my body does for me. My clothes are still cute, and yes, I can wear that.
I do take medicine to function normally, but I'm not a prescription drug addict. I can get anxious easily, but I'm not afraid of everything. I can have difficulty in romantic relationships, but I'm not your broken girlfriend who needs to be fixed or taught how to love. I do have thoughts that are outside of my control sometimes, but I'm not dangerous to others. I do forget to take care of myself some days, but I also give back to others through my involvement on campus. I have depression and anxiety, and I smile every day because my mental health doesn't define me.
I do work hard in school, but I'm not going to be a doctor or engineer. I'm fluent in Chinese and English, but I'm not your model minority. I'm close to my culture, and I'm not trying to be white. I'm an extrovert, and I'm not passive, weak, or silent. I'm a marginalized identity, but I am not to be used to fill your quota. I am part of America's fastest growing minority population, and I am not your submissive Asian fantasy.
I am black, white, and Mexican, but no, I do not identify with just one. I was lost. That's because I've been told I'm too white for the blacks and too black for the whites. And wait, you don't speak Spanish fluently, so just how Mexican are you? I am light-skinned, but my ambiguous racial identity doesn't allow me to strategically pass as white. I am hardworking, driven, and successful, and I'm currently striving to be a doctor and director. But no, it's not because of a diversity scholarship. I am blessed with multiple opportunities, but that does not mean I have it easy or don't experience racism. And I do have my different friend groups, but I'm not choosing a side or altering who I am.
I do take pride in my collection of shoes, but I'm not into theater, acting, or dancing. I am an athlete and a fraternity member, but I do not hate to shop. I am a businessman and an entrepreneur, but I do have a lot of close female friends. I also have a great relationship with both of my parents, but I'm not confused about my sexuality. I am a member of the United States Army, but I am gay and I am proud.
I am a queer woman. I love wearing flannel, but I've never played softball, and there isn't a man out there that can magically alter my sexuality. I love cats and combat boots, but I didn't grow up a tomboy, and I will never have a pixie haircut. Neither myself nor my girlfriend are the man in the relationship. We're both women, and by the way, that's the point. The sex I have has been demeaned to nothing more than a category on Pornhub meant for the eyes and consumption of men, while I am simultaneously accused of attempting to convert straight women. My sexuality is not a phase, and it is not the product of childhood violence. I'm not experimenting, confused, or a man-hater.
Being attracted to men, women, and gender non-conforming people does not mean I'm confused or seeking attention. I may have my nails painted, speak flamboyantly, and love musical theater, but I will never be your gay best friend. I am not a predator, a pedophile, or otherwise sexually deviant, but I'm also not ashamed of my sexuality or being promiscuous. I'm a role model, a journalist, an honors student. I have a passion for service. I'm not any less of a man because I'm emotional or because I'm queer. I'm comfortable challenging gender roles. I'm comfortable being me.
I'm Colombian, but just because I speak Spanish doesn't mean I'm Mexican.
I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican, but not being bilingual doesn't make me any less Latina.
My heritage means I'm close with my family, even if many of them do live 2,500 miles away.
I do come from a single-parent household, but no, we've never relied on government assistance.
I travel to and from Colombia often, but that doesn't mean I'm surrounded by drug trade culture.
My grandparents immigrated from Mexico, but they are here legally.
I treat women with respect, and I don't need to act macho to be respected.
I'm not exotic, spicy, quick-tempered, or your token Latina to date.
And I don't mow your lawn. But I am hardworking and determined to succeed.
My family has worked in factories, but I'm succeeding as a first-generation college student and PHA sorority woman.
I am passionate, but I am not loud nor angry. I am well-spoken and ghetto fabulous, but no, I am not ghetto. For show, I'm down with Ebonics, pero hablo español. I'm a full-time student, but I am not a single mother or uneducated. I am bold and filter lacking, but no, I do not have a bad attitude. No, you cannot touch my hair because I am not my hair. Yes, I dance. No, I cannot teach you how to Dougie. I am the soul within and I am not your fetish. I am a beautiful, bodacious black woman.
When you close your eyes and think of a black man, tell me what you see. Let me guess. Tall, dark-skinned, athletic build, pants sagging, mouth full of gold, disrespectful and unappreciative of the art of feminism and women empowerment? Figure. Well, guess what? I refuse to conform to the negative stereotypical images of a black man. Why? Because a very wise woman taught me to respect and care for women. Act out of line and get corrected where you stand. Disrespect your elders, and the entire family reserves the right to whoop your ass. Interesting, huh? Not quite as you imagined, I'm assuming, but what I can assure you is that regardless of what society thinks of me, you, or anyone else, we as people reserve the right to make a statement to the universe which reflects divine truth, and that power lies between me and my God, not man and his presumptions.
What you just heard are the lived experiences of a select group of students as it relates to stereotypes they've dealt with on campus. Some of them shared how they challenge the stereotypes that society expects of them, while others shared how they fulfill certain stereotypes with unapologetic pride. Still, some of them do both. As future students in the audience, you may conform to or avoid stereotypes differently than those on this stage. Regardless, it is our hope that during your time at the University of Missouri, you will make the most of your experience, independent of society's expectations. Because after all, your experience is yours and you are its expert. Because at the end of the day, we're all Mizzou Tigers and we all bleed black and gold.